You're watching Telecom TV from Mobile World Congress 2016 in Barcelona. And I'm joined now by Dave Sliter, who leads the Communications and Media Solutions Division with Hewlett Packard Enterprise, and also Steve Reynolds, who's Chief Technology Officer at Imagine Communications. Gentlemen, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Steve, could I start? Could you tell us a little bit more about Imagine Communications?
Yeah, of course. So we're a company that specializes in video. We have customers throughout the broadcast and media segments, and we do everything from end to end to help our customers manage, move, and monetize video content, in particular television content, but increasingly that means web video for us as well.
And Dave, what would you say are the key business models that communication service providers are pursuing in the media sector?
Sure, they're without exception around the world, we see all of the communication service providers moving to content. They're trying to differentiate their networks and trying to personalize their offerings, so content is a huge part of that. We're seeing it through acquisitions and such, as well as organically, but they're all trying to get more, better content to run on their networks.
And being CSPs, what are the pain points that they're going through?
If you just look at it, really they've capped out a lot of the voice networks. There's really not a lot of growth in voice, and mobile internet is data over your smartphone or your tablet, etc., has been the growth point for the past several years, but at some point that's going to end. So they need more richer content. So the that whole video point of view and bundling that together, whether it's a triple play, that whole content space is the next wave.
And Steve, your company is a leader in the broadcast market. How do you replicate and do the same in the CSP market?
Well, that's actually one of the reasons that we've partnered with Hewlett Packard Enterprise. The base of our business was really around broadcasts and origination, but as we've tried to move more towards the end-to-end distribution, we needed a partner that was an expert in doing those kinds of enterprise communication systems. And that's what Hewlett Packard brings to the table for us. The expertise that they have, the software that they have, and certainly the end-to-end viewpoint that they have on building these large systems for CSPs has helped Imagine make that transition into the CSP space.
So what specifically is this alliance achieving for you?
Oh, there's a number of things that are coming out of it. One of the most exciting things that we see is actually being demonstrated here at Mobile World Congress. We've taken our traditional products and moved them into an entirely virtualized software space so that we can take the kinds of systems that we used to build on our own proprietary hardware platforms and now move that into a software-only world. So that's the first step, is being able to move into that kind of a hypervisor environment. But beyond that, and the things that we're really starting to get excited about, is how we can deploy into an NFV environment so that we actually have the ability to leverage a lot of the work that Hewlett Packard's been doing to automate the deployment of software and to move that into a very scalable and ultimately a very elastic media cloud.
And Dave, how does this alliance with Imagine Communications help Hewlett Packard Enterprise?
The specialized knowledge that they bring, and as Steve has said, it grew out of the classical broadcast and linear television environment, but in today's world, it's all about on-demand, etc. So that specialized capability wrapped around and inside of what our expertise that Steve just went through is, it's really interesting, right? A lot of times when you partner with companies, you get overlap or you get underlap. This is one of those unique partnerships that fit really, really well together. There isn't anything that they do that that there's no red space, there's no white space. It really is a good match.
Great. And where do you see the CSP media market evolving? Where's it going?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, video is a key part of it. If you think about the evolution to 5G and what 5G is really going to be all about, that sort of very, very low latency, very high speed, always accessible network, we need some kind of content to consume that network. It's not going to be about voicemail anymore or even voice calls anymore. And the natural thing is not just video, but on-demand video, being able to, on multiple screens, to walk out, exit my home and watching a sports game or watching a movie on my TV. I exit the home, it's playing in the car, it's playing on my smartphone. So that's a big part of it. I think the second big direction that's really, really important is personalization. It needs to be all about me. I'm the user, and the stickier that you can make that and the more personalized, the less likely I am to switch providers and switch networks. So being that personalized, high speed, low latency is a huge trend.
Yeah, I think the thing that Dave's talking about with multi-screen really is the key driver here. Instead of just delivering to the traditional television, we now want to be able to deliver video to any device that the consumer wants to watch television on or watch video on. And that's really a big part of what this partnership is all about, making sure that we can get the right content to that device when the customer wants to see it.
You're very excited about the potential of this market then?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we think that this is going to be one of the key growth areas in the video segment over the course of the next 5-10 years. And we're already starting to see it. We already see the large operators starting to move towards more video delivery. They know that that's going to be a growth driver for them because it helps to fill their network. And there's certainly a lot of consumer demand for it as well. And as that moves more and more into the mobile space, we think that demand just continues to grow.
Final question for you, Dave. Is HPE ready to meet the challenges ahead?
Oh, absolutely. I think as I mentioned earlier, the combination of the two companies here is absolutely best in breed.
Okay. Thank you very much, Steve. Thank you as well.
Thank you.
Steve, thank you.